Where the fuck is Frank?
So I messaged Frank. I texted him like the other day, especially when you pointed out the fact that he's been kind of persona non grata lately.
I don't know what that word you just said is, but I'm assuming missing an act.
Persona non grata.
Context clues, missing in action is what I'm gonna.
Well, I think it most literal is person not welcome, but that's not what I mean, of course.
Yeah, that sounds stupid. Why would you say that then?
I don't know. Because I used to think it meant like just disappeared, ghosted, or left, or whatever. Anyways, are you recording? I'm recording.
Fucking fool. I've been recording that whole time. We're ranting about Rockstar's bullshit authentication process.
Right,
we continue.
Okay, cool. But yeah, no, I messaged him and he said he's just kind of laying low, didn't want to burden anybody with his woes. And
laying low? That's what we're here for, to be burdened with woes.
We're woe burdened.
We listen to fucking Tyler's bullshit all the time. Why?
And we listen to your bullshit all the time, too.
Mine is not bullshit. Mine is legitimate concerns for the future of our friendship, America. Okay. I don't know, something. But the point is... I may or may not be dying, so I haven't.
You're always dying. You've been dying for, like, I don't know, the past 15 years.
Oh my god. I can't sneeze or cough right now because it irritates the pain in my neck.
Yeah.
That's how bad of a crick in the neck I got the other day. It's like I still can't sneeze or cough without it like shooting pain down my neck and into my shoulder.
So you're a pain in the neck.
Yeah, it literally is. I have to like do a careful cough where I tilt my head up and then to the left a little. And
that just reminds me of the whole like turn your head and cough with the finger in your ass.
Exactly.
Which thankfully they don't need to do anymore. So
they don't tell you to turn your head and cough with their finger in your ass.
Is that not what it is?
No, it's like a physical when they're grabbing you by the testicles to make sure blood flow is correct or some
I thought
shit.
It was a part of the prostate exam.
No, the prostate exam is bend over and they just fucking they finger blast your cornhole and... I did hear they no longer put the finger up the butt, and I'm so glad to be under 40 and have that have happened. I am
when
like,
I hit
yay!
40, when I hit 40, Aaron was just like, you know what that means, don't you? And I was like, no, the fucking don't.
No,
anymore, don't.
Bitch. The TSA is more intrusive than doctors now. It's fucking... Yeah. Spoilers. Oh,
for anybody listening to this, you don't have to go through that anymore. So if you're a male
finger up your butt.
And you're creeping on 40 or above 40, you don't have to worry about that anymore, unless you have reason to believe that there is history of it, like family history, or if you have other markers like in your blood tests.
Or if you're peeing uncontrollably.
No, it's not uncontrollably. Uncontrollably is if it's over controlled, like you can't pee.
Over controlled. Well, then what does it mean when you're peeing too much?
If you're peeing too much,
then
you have like
to go to
renal
pee?
issues, like
what if I just have a
issues.
Small bladder.
Or you have a small bladder, right? Exactly. But yeah, the whole thing that they check for with the prostate exam is if your prostate is swollen, and it surrounds the urethra. So if it's swollen, it closes it off. So what happens is in the middle of the night, your bladder is so full because you haven't pissed in like 14 days, and it's just, I'm coming through no matter what, and it just,
Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Kettle of Fish, where we're talking about coming,
like a garden hose or something. Yeah. That's the way I understand it, at least. But what do I know?
I don't know.
I also thought turning your head and coughing was a part of the process.
That's a physical one. That's in your nutsack.
Yeah.
Can I say
what's bad though is that I've had that
Are we
before.
on public radio?
I've had that test twice.
What, a physical?
Yeah, that specific one
it's
where they
pretty normal, especially when you're a teenager, which is the worst. Because
it is.
You had to get physical to go play sports and shit, and then the lady doctor comes in and grabs you by your boys, and you're just like, whoa.
I never did that. Well,
your hand is so cold.
Is it if you play sports for your school, or is it like rec ball too? Because I played rec ball. And
I don't think it's. I don't know. It might be for the school. I don't remember having to do a physical for wrestling team at school.
No, there's going to be enough people grabbing your balls for that one.
Yeah, but when I was when I played baseball, I had to get a physical, but that was outside of school. Like I did, I don't remember. It was like Little League. Whatever.
I played rec ball, which was basically like Little League, but I did not have to have that type of exam.
I don't think it was called Little League. It was whatever's above Little League.
Oh, like Dixie League?
I don't know. We were in like middle school, so
yeah, I think that's Dixie.
But yeah, right down south in Dixie.
Now, the 2 times that I had that type of exam, one was to get the job to get hired on with the hospital.
That's a weird thing to get hired at a hospital for. Why do you need to take a physical exam to work at a hospital?
I guess it's to make sure you're not going to be spreading diseases around the hospital. I don't know.
What?
But I thought it was weird.
That is very weird. I thought, all right, son, before we can hire you for this MRI job where you're literally not touching anybody, we're going to have to do a physical.
Yeah. I guess they just wanted like a legit, like full on physical. Well, because I know they have other requirements too, like you should be able to move and bend over and lift this X number of weight and blah, 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 blah.
But that's
I've had other jobs like that too, but.
Yeah, Walgreens had those same specifications, but they didn't fucking make me.
They didn't make you drop your pants.
They didn't fondle my noddle gangers. You know, they didn't fucking go to town on me. Yeah. That would be like grounds of fucking sexual assault. I feel like that's
not if it's in a professional setting. So far that I've found.
Yeah, so far. Dude, they're just keeping records. They make a plaster mold in the back you don't know about.
It's just off of memory from his finger.
Yeah, he's got like photographic field memory.
He just holds up his finger. It's like, well, it went this far down the finger. God, where's Tyler and Frank?
I know, right? I miss you guys.
How man, Tyler would really enjoy ball talk. I'm just saying.
He would. It'd be all about it.
So that was the first one. That was the second time I had that exam. The first exam was because I thought I had ball cancer. So
ball cancer.
That was fun.
Calm down, Randy.
Yeah.
That's fucked, man.
Although I was commended by the doctor.
What symptoms do you show for ball cancer?
There was a bump on my ball.
Probably a swollen vein or something.
No, not there wasn't swollen. They just determined that it was like essentially a mole on the ball. It wasn't a mole. It was under the skin, but it was like.
Well, welcome to Kettle of Fish, where you're learning super personal things about us today. That's our topic.
Yeah, there we go.
Fucking.
I don't know what. So the topic that I thought about, or that was on the list to do, was Frank's topic.
Oh, but he's not
doing
here.
the umbrella topic thing that you suggested.
Yeah.
Did you even listen to the last episode? I didn't think so.
I haven't had time. I've been doing 3D modeling and going to Georgia and everything.
You could listen while you're modeling.
I really can't.
It takes time.
It would literally.
Or while you're driving.
I can't listen to people.
It was like 40
talk.
minutes, so.
I can't listen to podcasts.
It's literally when everybody does.
Do you think I'm everybody? I listen to the same 4 songs every day.
I do as well.
That's
I can't confirm that Tyler has what's the word?
Buried the lead.
Tyler has been successful in his mission when it came to his lady friend.
Well,
so that's why we don't have him.
Which lady friend? Hold on, which one?
He's got. So he broke up from one, And then went on to the other.
Right, but then there was another one he was talking about too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Now the pieces are coming
I need to check
together.
in on that, I guess. I need to ask him about that. He hasn't mentioned much about her.
Yeah.
That's right, because he had that coffee date. He said everything went good, right?
I don't fucking know, dude. I don't keep track of his personal life. You guys seem to be really interested in his personal life, and I'm just like, okay. He's just out there being a dog, burying his bone and everything. So, you know. Oh, goddamn. But, no, man, that's cool. As long as he's happy, man, I don't care. Or whatever. Yeah. Whatever floats your scrote there, my guy.
No, I think he'll be just fine.
Yeah, probably. I don't know, man. I like topics and stuff. Like there hasn't been a ton on my mind. I guess I've just been sort of spacing.
Do we want to go for the what's hot right now type thing and talk about the attempted assassination of President Trump?
You know, and that really pissed me off because you guys said you talked about Hawk Tua last time or whatever.
Hell yeah, we did. The name of the show is the Hawk Tua effect.
Every single fucking person on the planet is talking about it. I'm just like, oh Lord.
But you know what though? We were talking about like around it, but you wouldn't know because you didn't listen.
Okay, but I mean like every podcast, like Joe Rogan's fucking talking about it. Like it is right. All over the fucking place. Yeah. And I saw
an interview with her and she was just like, I don't want that to be my what I'm known for. Legacy.
Too fucking late.
That's too late.
Sailed, but no, so I mean, talking about current events, man, it fucking kills me because of course everybody's going to be talking about it. Everybody's making jokes already about the Trump attempted assassination or whatever, but
yeah.
I did find it really funny that the picture of the shooter looked a lot like this meme that I was shown of like that classic outraged liberal shouting at Trump with a gun. And I'm just like, God, that dude looks just like her.
The best part about it to me
I gotta find that meme.
The fact that by all accounts he was like very conservative.
Yeah.
Which is
right. And he like pulls
better.
A gun and it's like, God, this isn't helping anybody's argument.
He used a rifle that his dad bought in like 2013 legally. He was kicked off, or actually he was rejected from the high school rifle squad or rifle team because he was such a bad shot.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Every picture I've seen of him is just like, oh, you kind of give like Jeffrey Dahmer vibes.
Did you see I will talk about did you see the other angle shot where like someone's watching the sniper and you can see how the sniper reacts to like taking out the shooter?
No, I have not seen that. I saw a picture of the Secret Service sniper like on top of the roof or whatever, and then him reacting.
That's
when the shooting began.
No, this guy, he looked up from his scope. Like he was like he had to double take. He was like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, like this is really happening.
Yeah, and then he looked back, shot, and then you hear the shooter's 2 shots after that. It's like the sniper shot first. Like he took that dude, he was ready. That motherfucker was like, is that a gun, motherfucker?
Really? He shot first?
Yeah, the sniper shot first. That's what it sounds like in the footage I saw of it. Anyway. I mean, you see a gun at a fucking rally for a president that's probably had 1 billion death threats.
That is not one of the guys that you know to be Secret Service. Yeah, you're just like, well, that's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, no. So that, like, man, I don't know how much Trump is paying that dude, but he needs to pay him more.
The secret. I'm pretty sure it's the American taxpayer, not Trump.
Well, then we need to pay that guy. No, we don't. We don't need to pay anybody anything.
I did also see the video. Well, there's 2 things of it. First off, I think it's absolutely hilarious and probably the best PR ever. Yeah. Aside from just surviving it all, When he is just like, hold on, let me get my shoes, and then he takes the time, takes a moment to like fist pump the air, and it's just like you're not gonna take me out that easy.
And my favorite bit is that it was a piece of glass from the fucking teleprompter.
Oh yeah, I heard that hit too. There wasn't even a bullet.
It wasn't the bullet that grazed him. It was a piece of glass.
That is a detail. Honestly, if I were Trump, that is a detail I would absolutely keep buried as far as possible.
It's too late.
Like no, it's a bullet. It was a bullet that whizzed by my head.
I mean, we can make
because there was even like a screenshot or something of it, like of a streak in the air. It's supposed to have been like, this is the picture of the bullet as it passed by his ear.
I don't know, man. Because I've seen some shattered glass stuff, and I also like. I thought it was funny the first time I heard someone talking about it. I was like, oh, here come the theories. Here comes the fucking conspiracy,
dude. I can't tell you how many times I've heard somebody say like, oh, he probably paid him to do it, and just to give him more publicity. Or my favorite was a picture of Hillary looking kind of befuddled, and she's just like, what do you mean he missed?
if the kid wasn't a kid, like if he wasn't fresh out of high school, and if he
was like 20, right?
Yeah, it's something like that. But it's like, if he wasn't a kid, and if he didn't shoot somebody else also, and wasn't killed, I would feel there's so much more validity to the conspiracy theories. But but like, he wasn't even close to Trump. You know what I mean? Like
he was like 400 and some odd meters away.
So it's just like
I saw a comment from somebody who was just like, fucking casual, 400 meters and you couldn't hit him, right? And then he was just like, I'm not happy about the shooting. I just hate poor marksmanship.
Right. I mean, you really think about it. We've gone downhill in the marksmanship era because, I mean, Lee Harvey Oswald hit a moving target from an elevated position on a probably windy day in Texas. Yeah. You know, from how far away was Oswald?
Oh, probably 400 meters or not 400 meters, probably 400 yards, maybe.
Motherfucker hit a teleprompter. Lee Harvey Oswald hit an impossible headshot from
twice. He hit it twice. If you want to follow the official story, the official account of it.
That, to me, that is insane. Like, I still think about that sometimes. Like, I know that one's the biggest conspiracy on the planet. But
I love that conspiracy. We've talked about that before because I asked you like what your favorite conspiracy was, and mine is anything surrounded by Kennedy.
Well, I mean, that whole era, like, just 2 years after that was Malcolm X, and then 5 years later was Martin Luther King. Like, man, motherfuckers are out here just shooting dudes. Like, God.
Oh my God. I was trying to look up what the distance was. Oh, okay.
Was it like 200
Oswald
meters?
Was like 500 yards.
Yeah.
So like 100 yards further than old boy with Trump.
And he hit a teleprompter and another guy.
Yeah. Of course, granted, he was a 20-year-old with no military experience. Oswald was a Marine.
Oh, that's probably what I was about.
the first rule of being a Marine is you have to be a master marksman. Like you have to be. Like, that's a legit thing.
I think that's the thing that bothers me the most about the conspiracy theories about JFK. It's like, oh, it couldn't have been Oswald. That's an impossible shot for a normal person. I'm like, was he normal though?
But he wasn't a normal person.
Yeah,
listen,
right?
There are things that are very weird and don't quite check out.
He was the Chris Kyle of the 70s, man.
Only Chris Kyle was a hero, but okay.
Is he though?
Yeah.
Do we want to argue that fact? How many children and women did Chris Kyle kill?
Oh, God.
He had like 600 just because they got somebody handsome to play him in a movie doesn't mean he's a hero.
No, I mean, by all accounts, he was. Well, it's funny, though, is that there have been some people come out and say, like, Yes, he was good. He did a lot of good as far as we are concerned, as far as this side of history, the winners, I guess. Obviously, if you ask like an Iraqi citizen with, whose dad he shot, he's a piece of shit. But
yeah, obviously.
For our purpose, from the US of A, he was a hero.
He was a hero. He's the deadliest
but there were some people who
US
were
military
speculating that he kind of set people up to be in situations where he was needed and needed to kind of like go all out. So, I mean, there's that.
Yeah. No, I've heard a lot of little like documents being fucking fiddled with and random little things. And probably
like when his popularity picked off, they're like, wait a minute, we have a hero of the war. Let's prop him up a bit.
And then, I mean,
I could see that
allegations of just xenophobia, racism, and like killing to kill. But whatever.
But like
we're in a war. Okay. I get it. It's a war.
Okay,
I get it.
So part of I mean, agree, I haven't gone through the training, but I know a fuck ton of people who have.
Yeah.
Specifically, the Marine Corps. Their whole goal is to transform you into a killer. That's their thing.
No,
they break you down and they make you into a essentially a robot that will follow orders. And
there are some people that are already killers that try to go out for that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Anyway, getting off that fucking controversy. I don't want to bring all of the American South to my doorstep right now. Talking shit about Chris Kyle. God forbid.
Wasn't he from Texas as well, or Oklahoma?
I don't know. He's Southerner, and he's the reason everybody's using those fucking Punisher logos for like police.
He is 100. It's between that and Call of Duty.
Dude, the Punisher logo used for a police, like the blue stripe Punisher logo. Yeah. I'm like, have you guys ever read a Punisher comic book or watch the movie?
No. Well, you know what though? They may have actually seen that show with what's his name from Walking Dead.
Oh yeah. I can't ever remember his name either. John Bernthal.
That's right, John Bernthal. Which that show was pretty legit. I liked it. I like the Punisher.
It's good.
Though.
It's good.
Punisher's a good character. So
it's he's not a good guy, but he's a
good character.
He's a fun character because he's brutal, but
because everybody and their brother wants to murder somebody.
I'm just going to start assuming that anybody that has like the blue stripe Punisher skull on their truck or t-shirt or whatever is like doing it ironically to make fun of police brutality.
That's not the case. That's too many loops. Nobody thinks that deep.
Nobody thinks that deep. Damn it.
They do it because it looks fucking cool and they want to support the police. But it's undeniable that emblem looks cool.
It's sending the wrong message.
It is undeniable that emblem is cool.
Yeah, but it's the like Thomas Jane emblem. Like that one became the Forever Punisher emblem because it was the coolest looking one.
That's true.
So but whatever. No, fuck Thomas Jane because he gave up on the fucking Punisher to do some bullshit anyway.
That's true.
And then he came back. That motherfucker pissed me off. But I don't want to do a sequel to the Punisher because I don't want to act in a role I don't believe in. And then so he left, and it's like, okay, cool. And then he comes back and does a short with Ron Perlman where he's the Punisher again, and I'm just like. Yeah. Motherfucker, what are you doing? You did that on your free time.
I did really like.
Everybody liked his Punisher. He's fucking
John
great.
Bernthal was a good Punisher as well. But...
Oh yeah, John Bernthal is a great Punisher. I think out of all three of them, four of them, because you can't forget. What was that German? Dolph Lundgren Punisher.
I was today years old when I found out that Dolph Lundgren was a Punisher.
In the 80s, my guy.
Really?
Yep. Nick Fury's in that movie too, I think. Or no, Nick Fury had a movie in the 80s. I don't think he's in the Punisher one. Sorry.
What? What? Also, I thought Dolph Lundgren was Russian, but he's not. He's Swedish.
Yeah. David Hasselhoff was Nick Fury. Nick Fury movie.
David Hasselhoff?
Yeah, man. That was
what? That sounds horrible. Oh, I have seen this Punisher, the cover art. I haven't seen the actual movie though.
Yeah.
Huh.
Fucking amazing.
Okay. Yeah, I could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so weird to see Dolph Lundgren with black hair.
Yeah.
It just, but it's like Thomas Jane got, no, Thomas Jane had black hair too. You know what? Good for everybody that makes a Punisher movie. They make sure he has black hair. I appreciate that. They didn't fucking try to fiddle with the bullshit. Like, what's that movie? Fucking, I can't even think of it. I don't know. I'm tired. I've been up all day and I can't think straight.
Let's see. Punisher.
Who played the Punisher in War Journal or War, whatever that fucking second movie was called?
Oh, well, I can tell you exactly why all the Punishers have had black hair.
Because it's comic book accurate.
We're like, I don't know, like mid 40s white dudes. Is because the last one was in 2014 or 2004, and that was before everybody got all crazy with it. They do it one more time. He's going to be like
was in 2008.
Okay, fine, 2008.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. The next time they do a Punisher, though, it's probably going to be either Wesley Snipes, which actually probably would not be a bad Punisher, or a blonde-haired black woman who's a lesbian.
Yep, definitely. That falls right in line with Disney's current casting protocol. I 100% agree with that. Because Disney's just afraid to hire white people at this point. It boggles my mind. Like, fucking Ariel, make her black. Why? Yeah. I don't know. Peter Pan, make him Mexican, make Tinkerbell black. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Because, like, I feel...
I mean, it's fine.
We started off with Trump getting shot in conspiracy theories.
Any race can play any role, whatever. I don't care. Sure. But you're taking pre-established characters and changing their race for controversy to drive social media people insane so they'll go see your movie. Like, I know what you're doing. You're using controversy to sell tickets.
No publicity is bad publicity.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's I understand, but there are tons of pre-established black characters that are getting ignored because they keep remaking shit and recasting it.
To be fair, if somebody tried to come out and do like a white Blade, I would be no, that's not.
Yeah,
not accurate.
I would be pissed off. But you know what? It would be just rewards for everything. Like, there's this huge epidemic of gingers getting erased from pop culture entirely. I have seen the list. It's like if there is a ginger character involved in a show, movie, anything, the fucking casting agents. So yeah, well, that's why they get replaced, because they don't have souls. Yeah, so they've lost both their characters. So it's like, if you took away black characters, the whole world would be set on fire. But no, it's okay to take away gingers because they don't have a soul, or it's okay to replace this person with that person. It's like, fucking why? Though why do that? Like, you're ignoring, like, DC and Marvel especially ignore black characters that are already pre-established so much. Static Shock is like one of the biggest fan favorite DC characters of all fucking time, and they refuse to do anything with him. They shit the bed with Black Lightning. Where's Steel? Why haven't we gotten a new Steel movie? Black Superman? With fucking John Henry shit? Like, come on, man. Like, that is there waiting to be made. You had the death of Superman lined up Zack Snyder, and you fucking could have done Steel. You could have let Henry Cavill go and not brought him in and digitally erase his mustache. You know what I mean? Like, I just there are so many characters to do. And then the refusal to use makeup for like alien characters too. Like Starfire in the Teen Titans thing. It's like Gamora was a black actress. They painted her green. Right. And it's like, okay, so she still got to be that character, but she's green. Why didn't they make Starfire orange in Teen Titans? Why they just let her be normal? She's not human. She's an alien. You can color. She can still be a black actress, but fucking color her orange. God damn it! I think everybody should feel connected to characters either by race or whatever. Like it's like, yay, there's black heroes and female heroes and Asian heroes, and that's fine. But it's like once you start replacing shit, like where does it end? Where do you stop replacing shit?
Well,
like you said, what if they make Blade white?
It's like I don't know. Like I really do think like nothing should really make it impossible for, like, let's say, I don't know, Samuel L. Jackson being cast as Bruce Wayne, but like a later version, you know, like a Batman Returns type version of Batman. Like in reality, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. But
but it's like,
you know what it's going to do to people that have grown up with that character, though.
Right. Well, for me, it would be better as like if you want Samuel L. Jackson as Batman, why not have him as a different person becoming Batman? Because Bruce Wayne is a very specific demographic, very specific person.
No one's
but then, like, I also hear the arguments. It's like you're really arguing the race of a mermaid. It's like I get it. It's stupid.
No, it is. It's all fucking stupid. It's the stupidest shit ever. But the people on the other side are also arguing it, so they're as equally as stupid. Nobody's just letting any of it just slide off their back. We're all stupid, and we're all arguing over stupid shit.
It's stupid.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
In the end.
How did we get into this conversation in this subject?
Talking about Punisher and Chris Kyle, and this is our show, right. Robert. This is how this happens. That's how this began.
This is true.
We're talking about
we were supposed to stick to one subject, remember? One topic.
We stuck to that topic. I'm still in the umbrella of that. Trump getting shot means Batman can't be black, obviously. Fucking God, how do you not make those connections? Fuck.
I'm totally clipping that.
That's it. Oh man. What else is in the news? We can do current news as a topic, I guess.
Oh Jesus.
Neil Gaiman's being fucking butchered online. That's a thing.
I did see that. I don't remember why though.
2 sexual assault allegations in New England or something from women that he was in consensual relationships with, and with literally.
Oh, so they're trying to Trevor Bauer him?
Yeah, and with no other information being leaked. Well, first of all, there is some extra information. One of the ladies divulged an extensive amount of information, stuff that probably shouldn't be released to the public as early as it has been, and especially like if she had any kind of legal guidance. Obviously she does not, because she just like let it all air out on like a podcast or to a journalist or some shit, and that just feels weird. But you know, without being proven guilty and without like, and of course he's like, what? That's ridiculous. We were in consensual relationships, and you know, some of the text and everything. But of course people are like, oh, but there's fucking, you know, Stockholm syndrome kind of thing, where it's like people tend to fall for their abusers or get fucking manipulated into thinking,
oh yeah,
it's a good time and everything. And it's like
the battered wife or battered spouse syndrome or whatever it's called.
Yeah, and it's like, man, y'all are making a lot of assumptions for some shit that just came out, right? Like nothing has been said or decided, or he hasn't gone to court yet. Like, we know nothing. And all of a sudden, I see all these stupid white bitches on the Instagram and TikTok like, oh, I guess I'm cleaning off my bookshelf. Fuck Neil Gaiman. I thought he was one of the good ones. Man, shut the fuck up. This is Bill Cosby all over again. Just because he does some fucked up shit doesn't mean you can't enjoy the art that was created.
Yeah, I mean that goes to everything. And we've talked about that too. The separation of the art from the artist. So, but
at the same time,
like later on, when you do something that actually goes viral and goes crazy, popular, and then they go back and listen to some of the past episodes of this show, they're gonna be like, that motherfucker there.
I will stand by it. I do not have to care.
Separate the two.
I don't care, man. And it's because, I see the world as like a nothing's off limits. Like, you can joke about anything and you can say things you don't mean. And that's, right. I think that's fine. I think if anything came out against me later in life after I've written like 3 best-selling novels and I become the most famous person in the world or some shit, shit that's definitely never going to happen. But if they're like, oh, this old podcast, blah, 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 he talks about race stuff and it's super offensive. And I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. And they'll be like, you didn't really mean that. And I'm like, oh, are you saying that I can say things and not really mean them? Then is that what you're saying to me right now, fucker?
Of course, now it's going out onto the internet, so
I
you can't use it. Be like, he already planned it.
Yeah, of course I have. I've pre-planned everything. Do you not know the severity of my ADHD? I know what I'm going to do for the next 3 hours, Robert, and I've actually already tried to suss out a lot of your responses to what I say in the moment.
I have no idea what in 3 hours I'm probably going to be in bed. So
yeah. Well, yeah.
Side note. Since we're kind of on current. Are we? Current stuff.
Where am I?
Did you see where Shannon Doherty died?
Who is Shannon Doherty?
Oh my God! I will jump through this microphone and murder you. How do you remember the 4 actors that played the Punisher going back to 1987, but you don't know about Shannon Doherty?
Shannon Doherty. Shannon Doherty.
I will kill you.
Was she in anything I would remember?
With a hammer. What?
Was she in anything that I would remember?
Yes. A lot of things that you would remember.
Like...
Where should we start? Let's say. Okay. Let's go with just about any and every Kevin Smith movie. Specifically Mallrats, and I think she was in Chasing Amy, probably Chasing Amy or Jersey Girl.
Okay,
she was definitely Mallrats, 100% Mallrats.
God, now you've just given everybody more of an excuse to hate me because they're going to think I'm sexist for not knowing actresses. It's like, no, I don't see women in movies.
She was in
TV.
She was in Charm. She was in 90210, which I know those are not your shows. They're not.
There
mine
were
either,
like 3 women in Charmed. How am I supposed to know which one she is?
Yeah, she's one of them, and she was gorgeous.
She's one of them.
Let's see, Airwolf. I don't remember that one. Jailbreakers. Let's see. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
I'm looking at her IMDb. She was in Parker Lewis Can't Lose.
Yeah.
She was in 1 episode of Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Awesome.
Anyways, I saw that and I was like, oh man.
And in 1 episode of 21 Jump Street. See, she's just in 1 episode of a lot of shows that have way better talent.
But she was in 1 episode because she was Shannon Doherty.
But does that matter?
Yes.
I don't know. 100%. She was in 18 episodes of Little House on the Prairie. So they must have killed her off.
I did not know that.
Fast.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah. 111 episodes. I didn't watch Beverly Hills 90210. I didn't watch it.
90210.
Yeah. I mean,
but you definitely watched Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and you definitely watched Mallrats.
Where was she in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
She probably reprised her role from Mallrats because that's what Jay and Silent Bob did.
I don't know.
I remember right off the bat here. She was, in fact,
I don't know.
You know, it's been a really long time since I watched Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I'm a little ashamed of myself.
You know what, guys? I don't know. If I don't know actresses. I'll be honest. My brain doesn't remember actresses very well. Very sexist brain.
I'm pretty sure she just played Shannon Doherty.
She probably did. Man, I don't know. Looking at her IMDb, I can't imagine why she would be so popular because I don't see anything of note.
I felt like she was just like that girl in the 90s that everybody was like, "Oh, she's very pretty. She's hot," and she just like pops up in random things, like the 100 episodes of Little House on the Prairie or whatever.
I'm pretty, but you don't hear me making a big to do about it. Fuck. No, that's sad though that she died. Fucking like we're losing actors. They're dropping off like flies, man.
What is? Oh. What? There was a scene in Jay and Silent Bob that they kind of like reprised Scream, and she was the girl in that scene.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm pretty sure she was also one of the 3 chicks that was along with
that was in charge.
That was like no. She was with Shannon Elizabeth, and she was one of the 3. It was her, Shannon Elizabeth, and Kevin Smith's wife, Jennifer Schwalbach. Mm. They were the bank robbers or diamond robbers.
I don't know. That doesn't sound familiar.
Oh my god. Oh no, Eliza Dushku or whatever was the other one. Anyways, yeah, we're getting way off track. That's what we do.
All right, well, so far today we've learned very valuable lessons. 1,
that's true.
Be better at shooting. 2,
be better at shooting. Yes.
2,
turn your head and cough is not in fact a prostate exam.
It's not a prostate exam. It's a physical. 3, Bill Cosby. You can still watch the Cosby Show. It's okay.
You can.
Neil Gaiman didn't do it. So don't throw the books away yet. And
Trevor Bauer is guilty or is innocent, not guilty.
Yeah, and if you're going to die as an actress, be more memorable. That's the other one.
Oh, damn.
I told you can joke about anything, Robert. Jesus Christ. Damn. I didn't know her personally. It's not like her death. I'm not going to fly out to wherever the fuck she's at and go to her funeral and be a pallbearer, whatever the fucking thing is.
You're going to watch some random ass movie. It's going to say Shannon Doherty and you'll be like, oh, that girl.
The girl with the titties. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh, and she did also. My bad. Yeah, she was not one of the chicks. She was in fact playing as Shannon Doherty in the
Jay
Ben Affleck
Bob.
Matt
Chasing
Damon
Amy.
movie
Dogma.
No, with
Saving
Robin
Private
Williams.
Ryan. Dead Poet Society. No.
Dead Poet Society. Oh my god. No, anyways.
Fucking what is that movie called?
I have no idea. Miramax put it out. I don't remember it. Goodwill Hunting.
Goodwill Hunting. God.
Yeah.
Why did I
She's
say
in that
Dead
scene.
Poet Society? Is Robin Williams in that? Who's in Dead Poet Society?
I don't think so.
I gotta look that up now because that's gonna drive me crazy.
Yeah, I am as well.
Robin Williams is in Dead Poet Society. That's why.
Oh yeah. What do you know? There you go.
Ethan
See, there you go. You know actors. You don't know actresses.
I don't know actresses, and it's because none of them are. It's not my fault. It's Hollywood's fault. They don't make them memorable. They don't put them in leading roles that are memorable. I know Scarlett Johansson, and I know Buffy.
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, whatever Buffy's name is. Fucking God, what is her name? I had it on a poster in here. She's on my fucking Call of the Dead poster, my Call of Duty George Romero poster. Sarah Michelle Gellar. That's what it was. God, she's got such a weird
pushed her
name.
way too hard. I never liked her.
You didn't like Buffy?
Feels like a horse.
She's the third sister, the Inquisitor in Star Wars Rebels.
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Yes, which is fucking hilarious.
Oh, my bad. I was also getting her mixed up with Sarah Jessica Parker. She's the one.
Oh no, she looks like a horse. Yes, Sarah Jessica Parker looks like a horse. She didn't so much in the first Hocus Pocus movie, but outside of that, yes, horse completely.
Gotcha.
I was trying to think of another actress.
Shannon Doherty.
What is Yeah, no, that's all I got. It's Scarlett Johansson, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and
you don't remember Meryl Streep or Julia Roberts, Anne Hathaway?
The old ladies, yeah.
Nicole Kidman, Jennifer Aniston,
Dame Judi Dench,
the old ladies.
Yeah, Dame Judi Dench.
There's Zendaya, whatever her name is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forget she's a person. That's right.
Jennifer Lawrence. They're not old.
Who's Jennifer Lawrence?
Margot Robbie. Huh?
Margot Robbie. Oh, I do. That's Harley Quinn. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Who's Jennifer Lawrence?
She also played the love interest of Leo DiCaprio in Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh.
All right. We've determined that you hate women, so all right, we're good.
Because I don't know who the fuck is Jennifer Lawrence. You haven't answered my question.
Oh my, Jennifer Lawrence. She played Mystique in the X-Men movies. She was also in
that was not
the Hunger
Games. Jennifer Lawrence that played Mystique in the X-Men movies.
It was Jennifer Lawrence.
No.
She played Mystique in the X-Men movies.
No.
Yes, she did.
No.
Yes, she did.
I don't think so.
Yes, she did.
I think the lady who played Mystique's name was like Rebecca something.
No, it's Jennifer Lawrence, the other white lady name.
In X-Men X2 and X-Men The Last Stand, it wasn't a Rebecca something?
Oh, she played Mystique in Days of Future Past and First Class and Apocalypse.
Oh, so the ones that I hated and didn't want to watch. Yeah, okay, so yeah, no.
But she was in fact Mystique.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. That bitch I can't stand, and I will never watch a single movie that she's in. Yeah.
Why can't you stand her?
Because all of her movies look like utter shite. And she just has this like bitch face that I just hate.
Are you not confusing her with the girl that played in the Twilight movies?
No, I hate her too.
She has like zero emotion at all.
She is in one movie that I liked, and but I hate everything else she's ever been in.
Okay.
And now I can't remember the name of the movie.
I think we're tapped out. I think
Kristen Stewart.
Kristen Stewart, that's right.
Kristen Stewart. No, fucking Underwater was the name of the movie. She's really good in that one. But that's it. Outside of that, she sucks. She sucks. Jennifer Lawrence sucks. And Taylor Swift sucks.
What about Jennifer Garner, huh? Does she suck?
Who the fuck is Jennifer
Or
Garner?
Emma Stone. I love Emma Stone.
I do like Emma Stone. Who the fuck is Jennifer Garner? Now I gotta Google that too.
Oh my god.
You got me good.
Really
welcome to the podcast episode where we just
really do hate women.
Fucking Google the whole fucking. I do not recognize this. She's got like an old lady face. What is she in? Oh, she was Electra. Yeah. I haven't seen her in anything in fucking 20 years. How am I supposed to remember her?
We're done.
Am I done?
We're done.
Why am I done? What have you seen her in recently?
We are super canceled.
Why are we getting sick? You know who I do love? Sandra Bullock. I love Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock.
And she was
Gravity, dude.
No, Bullet Train. Loved her.
I never watched Bullet Train. I heard it was good.
Best movie ever made by human beings.
Jennifer Garner, apparently she's in Deadpool and Wolverine.
I've seen Bullet Train 5 times. I fucking love that movie. I've watched the movie 5 times, and then I've also watched 2 people review the movie. So.
Nice.
The what is it? The cinema sins, like that. I like that. That was. But all right, yeah. I mean,
Jennifer Garner was in so many good ass movies.
Was she though?
Yeah, she was.
Was she?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No,
maybe there's some Garner fans out there, but I'll stick with my super great club of acting men and the homoeroticism that is given by that statement.
God. Okay. Trainwreck without
Trainwreck.
Frank.
Huh?
It's Trainwreck without Tyler and Frank.
Is it?
It's like the old times. It's like
it is. I miss the old times.
Pre-episode 84 or whatever it was.
Remember when it was just you and me?
I do remember.
We were doing this shit together.
I do remember.
Hand in hand. Taking over the world. Joe Rogan does it by himself. I mean...
That's not true.
That is kind of true. He thinks it's true.
That's not true. That's not true.
He has a guest star on...
And he has a producer that's right there with him.
But his producer isn't on the podcast.
He talks.
It's the Joe Rogan experience, not the Joe Rogan and producer experience.
No,
or experiment.
Jamie, that's his name.
Or, who gives a rat's ass? Joe Rogan doesn't. Right. His big gorilla hands.
I like those gorilla hands.
That's weird. That is a weird thing to say. Hey, right. Joe Rogan, Robert likes your gorilla hands.
I like Joe Rogan. That's all I'm saying. He can be a little weird. He can be a little out there, but I like him.
Dude's just scraping his knuckles on the concrete every time he walks down the street.
Like an actual gorilla.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Yeah.